City guy managed to top his own stunt of sneaking into the Super Bowl without getting caught. He did so by doing it again.
Our Karl Torps shows us how he and the rest of his ticketless crew fooled security more than once.
San Diego bar owner Dion Rich snuck into the NFL's biggest game some 35 times. Here's the infamous gatecrasher carrying Tom Landry off the field after Super Bowl 12. The legendary coach wondering, who is this guy?
I think that was the year that Maxim gave about 10 different people $500 to try to sneak in. We did it with like $10.
Oklahoma City's Steve Hunt and his friend Robert McKee of Dallas don't have Dion Rich numbers, but got into 2 consecutive Super Bowls without tickets.
We saw it as a challenge.
Years ago, the friends accepted a lot of odd challenges. Appearing on game shows, in city council broadcasts, and live behind reporters. Yeah, we hate that.
Honestly, we're just out there having a good time.
But nothing is bigger than the Super Bowl.
It is the holy grail of events.
On game day in 2004, Hunt and McKee and 2 other accomplices arrived in Houston at Reliance Stadium. They approached a group of kids taking part in the halftime show just outside the stadium and lied.
Found a kid and said, "Excuse me, we're with, such and such security or something. We need to see your badge." Took a picture of it down the street to Kinko's, got in Photoshop. Boop, boop, boop.
Here's one of the passes that helped get them all inside.
This was like 400, 500 kids, and all they had was just a little purple laminated card. They didn't scrutinize their passes, so we just kind of blended right behind them.
The 4 walked in right after Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake had their wardrobe malfunction. The same purple passes got them into parties after the game.
Kid Rock was like right in front of us. And one of the people with us had the presence of mind to say, "We're with him," to the security, and he just nodded us through.
The duo would repeat the next year in Jacksonville for Super Bowl 35. This time, the lie was told to an unknowing Philadelphia news reporter in town covering the Eagles.
I said, "Oh my gosh, that's you. Can we get a picture?" She's like, yeah, sure. So we get her a picture with her, and we're like, "No one's gonna believe it's you. Hold up your press credentials."
Just like that, it's back to Kinko's, and then inside the stadium.
The real coup of that, though, was that we got into the post-game interview tent.
Getting this close to players with bogus credentials
made a fake one of these, a fake media pass.
Made for a big story in Jacksonville, where I lived and reported on the Super Bowl sneak after the guys left town.
Very hard to duplicate.
You can see 2005 media badges didn't have barcodes and could not be scanned like actual tickets.
The NFL learned that they need to do that.
Media badges have changed a lot, and so too McKee, a web programmer, and Hunt, who actually ran for mayor of OKC in 2010. The shenanigans are over, but these memories never, ever feel old.
I rarely smile. I'm one of those frowning people, but this makes me smile.
Karl Torp, Oklahoma's own News 9.
Pretty clever.
What memories? I just went to Kinko's, made a copy. Laminate this for me, please.
Things have changed.
Yes, isn't that the truth?
Big time.
If there's a will, there's a way. I mean, that's pretty good, though. So taking a picture of somebody with one and then...
Hold your credentials up, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good
And
stuff.
it worked. Not anymore, though.
You don't think somebody can get back in today?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's just scrutinized too much now.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, especially this year, too, so.
Exactly.
Another nice day. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yeah, it was so nice. Tomorrow will be even nicer, except...